Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario. In the last episode, we made our way through Forever Forest. In this episode, we're going to go into the Boo's mansion to see what Bo... Oh, no, I can't say that name. To see who his master... Or see what his master has to tell us. Now, this is a bit of a... kind of a maze in itself. And more of like a puzzle. This huge place, and you're going to want to check every single room. So right now, our main goal is, I believe, right here. Hi, did I startle you? You want to go up to the 3rd floor, don't you? Well, I'm afraid you'll have to go find whatever's missing from this frame. If you manage to find it, I'll let you go upstairs. Mwahaha! Bo is such a harsh Boo, testing her guess like this. Oh, I guess I could say the name, never mind. Okay, so we need to find whatever fits in that frame. Okay, they just scared us. Actually, I believe this is exactly where we want to be. Or is it? I don't know. Believe if we press on this... There we go! Look at all these guys. Mario, you have to come! If you want this record, you must guess who holds it. Alright, well this is a fun little game here. Who knows why we need the record? The lady Bo will be very angry if we let him get too easily, fellow Boos. Do your best like we practiced. This is all starting to seem like a sort of quest, so watch him carefully. There he did, he dropped it, even though it dropped a little bit farther than the actual Boo. We know who has it. And keep your eye on him, do not look away. I can't read the dialogue, I'm sorry, but it's this one. Because I can't look away. No, boo-hoo! You guessed right. Go on, take this. No, Boo, Lady Bo's really gonna flip out on us. Note that all the Boos that you see in here aren't actually enemies. You can't fight them. So that's pretty nice. I don't think we actually fight any enemies in here. We might fight a few, I don't remember. Record of this upbeat music. How can you play this? Well, we're going to have to find something to play that music then. So that was actually the right room to go in first. I'm glad I went there first. Alright, what do we have in here? Okay, how convenient. I wonder what we do with the record. Hi there. I'm so bored. Bored. Come on, dude. I know the Lady Bo ordered me to stay here, but for how long? And I always wonder if it's like Bo or Bow. I kind of tend to say Bo because, I mean, that's like a word that's spelled like that, but still. Tap A to play the record. You gotta have rhythm. Don't press it too fast or too slow. Okay, so I'm listening to the delayed music of the computer of the recording. So let's see if I can do this. If you press B while it's playing, the record will stop. Oh, it gives you a visual representation. I'm glad. So just try to press A and keep in this blue area. And I like how it's the classic Mario Bros. Theme. Nice. So we got him dancing. Let's quickly go over here and get this treasure. And we gotta wait. I wonder how we can use this. Oh no. Lady Bo gave me one job, to guard that treasure chest. She's gonna punish me so bad if she finds out about this. Oh well, I may still be okay. It's not like you can get anywhere without knowing how to use that weight. I wonder how indeed we use this weight. And I know there's a really good Easter egg in this area. I'm gonna have to find it because I don't remember where it is exactly. Alright, so let's look around on the bottom floor now. That looks kind of really suspicious with that aliasing. Once again, the VC. I'm playing this on a Wii, so it's kind of the high texture is really weird. Okay, here we are. Check this out. Jump into this pot. And look at that! We're classic Mario. And it plays the, this is actually the same music that plays in the chapter screens if you let it stay. But yeah, this is really cool. This just has to be in like every Mario RPG, I'm pretty sure, except for like the Mario and Luigi games, but still, it's just super cool. But if you leave, you will turn back to normal. Alright, so now that we've checked that out, let's do what we're actually supposed to do. As you can see, there's one oddly colored couch. And if you jump on it, it'll spring you up here, in which you will pull down this and reveal an odd passageway. But how are we supposed to get the chandelier to stay? Well, Well, there I go again, saying chandelier. Use the weight, and that'll hold it down, and we can get behind this. Okay, so I just wasn't remembering properly. It is sketchy. Also, this is that's kind of a trap. There's nothing in the treasure chest, and you can do it over and over again. You can exit the room, come back in, do it again. There's really not a bad thing to having that chandelier come down on you. Alright, so we have this room. Let's go ahead and move on. What do we have in here? Oddly empty. A little bit odd. You can see, I like the fog effect, the very faint fog effect in the front of the screen. What do we have in here? Oh! Well, there goes our way out. How are we going to get out now? Well, does this chest look familiar? Guess what? Oh, it's a bunch of booze. Who'd have thunk it? Alright, so what's up now? Mario, welcome! If you want these boots, you must guess who holds them. Ooh, looks like Super Boots. The Lady Bow will be very angry if we let him get to them too easily, fellow boos. Do your best, like we practiced. Alright, so this is basically exactly like the other game, except they're going to be throwing it around. Just keep your eye on who has it. Don't read any dialogue that comes up because it's going to try and trick you. Yeah, you can read that yourself. I'm not reading it because I need to know. Boom, it's this guy. And here we have the Super Boots that have a changed sprite whenever you grab them for some reason. And now you can do the spin jump by pressing A again while in the air. Oh boy, that's gonna be fun. So there's an entire other mechanic tied to these boots. No, boo-hoo. You guessed right. Go on, take them. Oh boo, Lady Bow's Bow is really gonna flip out on us. I'm really gonna try and stick with Lady Bow because I believe that to be the correct pronunciation. Anyway, let's talk to him. There's a hidden floor panel very near here. A star piece is underneath the floor panel. Oh boy, press A while jumping. Boost of luck, can you find it? So yeah, if you press A while jumping, you can do a ground pound now. And you're going to need to do this to find tons of star pieces hidden across the Mushroom Kingdom. I'm going to spend an episode later on in this Let's Play to getting all the ones that we missed before this point, because there are some, you know, back in like Goomba Village or Pleasant Path, places like those. So yeah, we're going to have to use this to find a lot of hidden objects. Is there any reason to being able to come up here? Oh, yeah there is, because once we hit the switch, there's another switch, and now there's a bigger switch, bigger boot. Let's press that and see what it does. Yep. Oh, and there's a shop here too. Sadly though, I don't believe we can actually buy something. What's this? That's an item we haven't seen before. I think it has like a random effect or a random item inside of it. I don't exactly remember. Lady Bow told me not to sell any items to Mario. You're him. That's so weird how he says it like that. I just always thought that that was a little weird how he said it. You're him. But yeah, as you can see, there's actually a snowman's doll and the stopwatch. He has some pretty good items here. Maple syrup life shroom, which is something I don't believe we've seen before. If you die when you have a life shroom in your inventory, it'll basically act as a fairy and revive you. It'll only revive you up to 10 HP though. Jeez, and I didn't remember where all of the star pieces were in this mansion either. Alright, so let's get moving. Now that we have the ground pound, there were a couple of panels that we saw earlier on in this place that could give us some... Ooh, there's one here. That could show us the way forward. There's another star piece. We're going to be able to find star pieces a lot more often, as you can probably tell, because there's tons of star pieces hidden under these things. Or under the floor. Way more. I don't know exactly how many, but I'm assuming probably like half of them are hidden under the floor. I think there's one in this main room too. Oh, yep, there it is. Also, if your partner's standing on it, you can't actually flip it over. There's another star piece. Alright, so now that we have the power bounce, which room was it that had the thing in it? Was it this one? It was, okay. You know what, actually, before we go in there, let's actually go upstairs because I believe there's another star piece we can get with this ground pounding. You see what I mean? There's just going to be tons of them that we kind of come across. I think it's probably in the middle of the rug here. Yeah, the rugs are kind of a good indication as to where they are. I do remember that much. Okay, so I believe that's the last star piece we can get with ground pounding in this place, so we'll be good from here on out. However, there are a couple, or I think maybe just one star piece otherwise that we can get that you don't get by flipping over things. Alright, so let's see what's down here. Ooh, this room. Okay, so see that in the distance there? I wonder if Cooper can reach it, actually. Ooh, no, just barely. Okay, so we need to grab Parakarry so we can get across to this. This is what belongs in the painting, as you can guess. Let's grab it. You got the Boo's portrait, a portrait of an old male Boo. So now we're actually going to stay up here because you see that box down there? We want to jump on it. Oh, I missed it. We wanted to jump on that box. So yeah, we're going to have to come back through here, but let's grab Bombette and blow up this wall. Very obviously ripping the wall here. Did we already get the one from here? I think we did, because there is a star piece on the ground. It's just a little bit disorienting. But now that we have the portrait, we can go and do that. But before we do, I do want to get what's in those two boxes, so give me a second. There we go. So now that you're on the box, you want to ground pound twice, and there's a star piece inside of the last one that, oddly enough, just bounced right into us. So now that we have that, I believe that's pretty much everything you need to get here, so we can go ahead and bring the portrait to the painting on the wall. Also, I like the little effect like you can see in the back of the windows here. It's a texture of the window, it's a solid texture. Or no, it's not. It does show a background, and there's Boos flying around. Reminds me a lot of Big Boo's Haunt in Mario 64. Pretty cool. But with that, we want to go back to the second floor and put the Boo's portrait back onto the portrait of the Boo. Also, can we talk to the other ones? No, we can't. You'd think you would. I like this dapper one that has a mustache. Boos with mustaches. It's incredible. Alright, stick it right on in. Who knows how that works, but it does. Phew, that feels better. It's nice to be back inside my frame after so long. Alright then, I'll help you go to the third floor, okay? You jump towards the drawing and I'll take care of the rest. Super Mario 64! Oh, you have to talk to him. Super Mario 64! Say hello to Bo for me. Sure will. Okay, so I believe that's it. There's two doors here. I believe they both lead into the same room, so it doesn't matter which one you take. Look at this. Gwahihaha! You finally arrived. You took your sweet time, huh? I was testing you to see if you would live up to your reputation. How were the tests? Tough? I suppose they were. God. And also, I just want to say right now, Bo is one of my favorite characters out of any Paper Mario game ever. My name is Bo. I'm glad to finally meet you. I'm Bootler, the butler. Puns. I'm Lady Bo's humble servant. The reason I asked you here is that I need a favor. Bootler. Wow, I just hate, like, anytime you see Boos in a game, you know you're in for some puns. Luigi's Mansion, I don't think Mario 64 has any, but Paper Mario, come on, give him the rundown. Of course, my lady. Mario, do you know the area near here called Gusty Gulch? Heard of it. A hill rises at the top of the gulch, and upon it sits the castle of Tubba Blubba. He's a monster, and he eats us, ghosts. That can't be very appetizing. Those are his favorite food. Many friends have been eaten. We've tried attacking the evil fiend to save our friends, but Tubba Blubba is far too strong for us Boos to slow him down even slightly. He seems invincible. That's why he's known as the invincible Tubba Blubba. There is hope, however. If the rumors are true, then Tubba Blubba has a secret that he closely guards. Oh, and that secret is probably something that relates to his weak point. That's a pretty big assumption, but sure. So Mario, I want you to find out his secret and defeat him. You'll do it, won't you? Of course, you'll get a reward for doing us this service. If you beat Tubba Blubba up, I'll let you have this. What is it? Oh, well that's kind of important. We need that. Mario, I'm sorry we must meet in such a dire situation. My name is Scholar. I escaped from Tubba Blubba's castle, but I was in quite the weakened state when I made it outside. As a result, I couldn't go back to the sky at first. I tried to head for the Shooting Star Summit to make the leap into Star Haven, but I became lost in the forest. I mean, if you go one wrong way, it takes you to the entrance. It shouldn't be that bad. While hunting for a way out, I was captured by Booze, and now here I am. I don't know what to say. What do you think, Mario? Not such a bad deal, is it? You would have to fight Tubba Blubba to save the Star Spirit anyway, right? Guess that's true. This way, you help us Booze, too. I mean, I would be helping you anyway if I took them out. Besides, I'm going with you. I'll help you like no one else can. My lady! What what did you say just now? You, at Tubba Blubba's castle? Quite out of the question. I simply cannot allow you to put yourself in such danger. Still your tongue, Bootler. Look at her, she's amazing. I've seen too much suffering caused by Tubba Blubba. I wish to see him punished with my own 2 eyes. Besides, Mario will need me. There's no way he can reach the castle without my powers. Wait, so she knows about the castle then? Oh, alas, then Lady I Bootler will accompany you. It is my sworn duty to see that no harm befalls you. The ancestors demand it. I will be at your side always. You stop that nonsense, look at her! I'm not a child anymore, I'll be fine by myself. You wait here for my return. Lady. Look at her, she's a badass, I love her. Is this alright, Mario? I'll join up with you until we oust Tubba Blubba. But I thought, okay. I thought you were gonna help me get to the castle. Bo joined the party, like it or not. God, I love her. Press down to have her make you both become transparent so no one will notice you. While you're transparent, objects go right through you. But if you move or press down, you won't be transparent anymore. You'll return to normal. While in battle, she can slap enemies silly with her smack attack. Or use out of sight. I like how they use outa instead of out of. I love it. To make you both become transparent so you can elude enemy attacks. Okay then, Tubba Blubba's going down. Gwahaha! Oh goodness, my favorite character. So yeah, if you press down, you can become invincible. I guess invisible and invincible. But you can get out of it just by pressing the button again. What do you say now? Lady Bo, please come back to us as soon as possible. Hush up, Bootler! You'll be quiet and take care of the mansion while I'm gone. Man, she's just awesome. I love her. Sticking it to the man when she's actually the man herself. I love it. Alright, so with that, I think we're going to end it off here. In the next episode, I guess we need to head off to Gusty Gulch and take care of Tubba Blubba. See you all then, and goodbye.